We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Juan Villafuerte, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate, Nicholas Horner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So it's his solo home run here, leading off the ballgame. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Man, this guy didn't even get a chance to get comfortable on the mound. Throws a pitch, and just like that, it's 1-0.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Castellanos, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
And now a pitch on the way. Sammy Sosa comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Jesse Padilla, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Sosa, base runner at first with 1 out. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Got a full count.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
A pitch out, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Justin Steele gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now at the plate, Joe Gutierrez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Joe Gutierrez.
So, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So stepping in, Joshua York, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Doug Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Taylor stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw, and he's safe. The 1-1 home.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Christopher Stanley, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 offering.
That's the ball.
Two out here and a runner at second. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Braves strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, a pitch out, the throw, offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting it, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate now, Justin Steele, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Fitzgerald is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs strand 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. In now, Robert Fitzgerald, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Robert Fitzgerald.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
On the season, Fitzgerald carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes, count.
One and 2, here it comes.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Thomas. Yes.
Into the box now. Thomas Getz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting
Stepping into the box, Sean Ornelas. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Now in the box, Miguel McRae. First delivery to him on the way.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Comes set and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The next Cub up, Nicholas Horner. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Nick Castellanos now. Swung on and hit deep to left center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And this throw gets away from him.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sammy Sosa. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-1. Sosa is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty. And this guy has it. I don't think it's something that could be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jesse Padilla is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So coming to the plate, John English. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Juan Villafuerte.
Juan Villafuerte.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. count remains 2-2. The pitch. Line towards center field. Suzuki is there, and he has it for the first out. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Ready for another chance? Joe Gutierrez. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Zobrist with a dive. Touché, sir.
The batter.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Stepping in, Joshua York. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Sito Suzuki. First pitch coming, here it is. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batter, third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. First delivery to him on the way. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Buckner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Into the box, Justin Steele, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here now the 2-2. There's a drive out to left center field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Standing in now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 to short. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Doug Taylor.
The first baseman, Doug Taylor.
Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first.
Ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Stanley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here now the 2-2. Robert Fitzgerald waits on deck. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in now, Robert Fitzgerald. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Two out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 17 for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Sammy Sosa. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gutierrez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman, John English.
Ready once again, John English. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Still only 1 out in the inning. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not.
And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Suzuki.
At the plate now, Suzuki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. into the corner and slicing foul. Another try at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Chris Gallegos is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Chris Gallegos.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Buckner.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Throw over to first. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Justin Steele stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Four runs here in this half inning. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 5-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Thomas Getz. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Pitch on the way.
Hey!
Now the pitch.
Ball in.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now at the plate, Sean Ornelas. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Miguel McRae, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
No strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Count still full, 3-2.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Barry Bonds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Barry Bonds.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. From the stretch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Braves strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Derek Shepard takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40, Derek Shepard.
So digging in now, Nicholas Horner. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Ornelas waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Digging in once again, number 12. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Shepard has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far, and although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gutierrez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, John English.
At the plate, John English. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Sito Suzuki. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Stanley is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding into the box, Joe Gutierrez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the lead leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in, Joshua York has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, first baseman, Doug Taylor.
Now at the plate, Doug Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 1-2 now. The pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Drew Barksdale is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Drew Barksdale.
So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes set with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 2-0. That's ball 3. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
The pitcher, number 35. Justin
in now, Justin Steele, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Theodore Koo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Theodore Koo.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Corner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, number 12. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. The 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Stanley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christopher Stanley.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight.
Now
Gets the leadoff guy with a
fielder.
strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
To the plate now, Robert Fitzgerald. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1 out, nobody on. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Thomas. Yes.
At the plate, Thomas gets. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Sean Ornelas would be next. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Luke Little.
Sean Ornelas will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Fernando Veras will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alvaro Reyes is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 98.
Stepping in, Sammy Sosa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch.
Count 3-1.
And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 delivery.
Off the plate, ball.
Veras, the former Seattle Mariner, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, John English, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls. No.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Gets is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in to try it again, Sito Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball one. Nope, inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for the Cubs, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Striding in once again, Miguel McRae. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. Little has registered more than 80 innings of work with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Alvaro.
Stepping in for the Braves,
Reyes.
Alvaro Reyes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A ball and no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Joe Gutierrez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Rich Calero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 45, Rich Calero.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Ben.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air to center field. Fitzgerald is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Buckner. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Adam Greenberg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Adam Greenberg.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 1 home run and 31 RBIs. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nicholas Horner, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over, being especially careful here. 2 out with the man at first. That evens it up, 1-1. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one, but they're still in control 7-0. Billy Palmer enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 25, Billy Palmer.
Ready now, Joshua York starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Down and away, ball one. And he popped him up. Corner has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Doug Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Doug Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled off. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. This one's down to third. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting, number 8.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Stanley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Ronnie Wickert will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. At the plate now, Robert Fitzgerald.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Slow roller left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Cubs win for a division-leading 117th time. Justin Steele hangs win number 11 on his line as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight.